by region. He said over in the Caribbean, South America, then over in Asia, and then over in Europe and in the Middle East. All of them brought to you by China. So Bradley Thayer, why don't you let me know if you agree with Mill's analysis? Is China really behind most all of these hotspots? And if so, can you please explain how? Thank you for being with us, Bradley Thayer.
Hi, Dave. Great to join you. I think Colonel John Mills is right that China's behind it. It's, as Reagan said of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, that they're the center of evil in the modern world. So too the Chinese Communist Party is. It's their resources, it's their wealth, it's their military capabilities, it's their political warfare strength, which is responsible for igniting and sustaining a lot of these conflicts, whether it's their support for Russia, which is of direct relevance for the war in Ukraine, or of Iran. It's their expansion, the PRC's expansion into Africa, into South America, into the Middle East, of course, Southeast Asia, which is helping to drive it. And the point fundamentally, Dave, is to undermine the United States and our interests. It's the fundamental point is to overthrow the United States. And that's what we need to recognize. So Reagan's great insight was that it was the Soviet Union that was the problem, and within the Soviet Union, the Communist Party. So too, we have to recognize it's the Chinese Communist Party which is driving it, which is driving all of these fires, if you will, these significant fires around the world. So our efforts have to be focused on the Chinese Communist Party and evicting it from power, as Reagan destroyed in conjunction with Pope John Paul II, Margaret Thatcher, of course, and many other great people of goodwill around the world. So too, we need to focus our energies on the CCP with people of goodwill around the world, the Chinese people, as well as our friends and allies, to bring their tyranny to an end, because they are an illegitimate government, because they're communists, right? The communists, by definition of illegitimate, are illegitimate wherever they're in power. They don't seek any mandate from the people. They seize power and rule through tyrannical methods. When we recognize that, of course, the United States should have nothing to do with them, right? We should work very hard to evict them from the international order. They don't rule in the Chinese people name. They never ask the Chinese people whether they want, whether they've given any consent, and we should not treat them as the legitimate government of China, because they're not the legitimate government of China.